So the discussion of Project Sunrise has been going on for so long that I can't even seem to remember. So many rumours have been circulating that Qantas will go for the A350 or they'll go for the 777X. But it seems like the airline's destiny is finally set in stone. Qantas has evaluated both the Boeing 777X and the Airbus A350 in great detail, and they've finally come to a decision by selecting the A350-1000 as the preferred plane for Project Sunrise. Now currently the world's longest flight is operated by the Singapore Airlines A350-900 ULR, as the airline flies non-stop between Singapore and Newark. That flight covers a distance of over 9,000 miles and it can take up to 18 hours. For quite a while, Qantas has been talking about how they would like to be able to fly non-stop between Melbourne and Sydney to London and also New York. Currently, there's no plane in service that can operate these 10,000 miles plus and 20 hours plus hour flights non-stop. On numerous occasions, Qantas has asked Airbus and Boeing to develop planes capable of operating these flights, and both have apparently presented their best offers, including Airbus pitching an A350-1000 ULR of sorts. So we know that the A350 uses Rolls-Royce engines, which have a strong reliability record after being in service with airlines for more than 2 years. In order to facilitate these ultra-long-haul flights, Airbus will add an additional fuel tank and slightly increase the maximum takeoff weight to deliver the performance required. At this moment in time, no orders have been placed just yet, but Qantas is working closely with Airbus to prepare the contract terms for up to 12 aircraft ahead of the final decision. Airbus has extended the deadline to confirm delivery slots by a month, from February 2020 to March 2020. This will allow Qantas to launch these Project Sunrise flights in the first half of 2023. The airline sees the A350-1000 as a solid fit for the airline's entire network and as a replacement for the A380, which are expected to retire towards the end of the 2020s. Now, some airlines have introduced the A350-1000 on their Australian routes, but this will be the first time the aircraft has been operated by an Australian airline, and the A350-1000 is generally well regarded by the passengers. The existing 1000 model has a capacity range of up to 14,000 kilometers and it can seat between 350 and 410 passengers depending on the configuration. With the production of the A380 ceasing, the A350-1000 is shaping up to be a successor to the Boeing 747. So Qantas will make a final go-no-go decision on these flights in March 2020. So what will the decision be based on? Firstly, there are a few things that they still need to work out. By next week, the airline will have operated 3 Project Sunrise test flights using very lightly loaded Boeing 787-9 Dreamliners. And they say that the data from these flights will be used in discussions with the Civil Aviation Safety Authority to approve an extension to the current operating limits required to operate these flights. Based on the detailed information provided on fatigue risks from these test flights, the CASA has advised that they see no obstacles regarding these flights. On top of that, Qantas has to continue negotiations with their pilots union, including the ability to use the same pilots across the A350 and the existing A330 fleet. Furthermore, the airline will have to decide on a cabin layout for the planes, although presumably all of that will be finalized well past when the order is placed. What the A350-1000s won't have are sleeping bunks and also social areas in the cargo hold, despite initial forays by Qantas and Airbus into creating bespoke below-deck passenger modules which could replace cargo containers. So overall, Boeing has had a lot of stake here than Airbus. Although the aircraft order for Project Sunrise is a small order, it is a great order nonetheless. Had Qantas gone with the 777X, then it would have given the 777X program a kickstart which it really needs. Recently, there have been speculations that the continued survival of the 777X program was contingent on it being selected as the preferred Project Sunrise aircraft. The airline's passion for Boeing was beaten by pure logic. The A350 is by far the best solution based on new technology and almost a flawless product introduction. By way of proof, Air France has ordered 10 more within weeks of taking delivery of their first A350. Boeing must hold serious concerns over the 777X product line, as Airbus has 3 times the amount of orders for their A350 than Boeing has for the 777X. But it seems like Qantas has now selected a modified A350-1000 for their Project Sunrise flights. They're expected to formalize this agreement in March 2020 should they choose to move forward with their order. The A350 is a joy to fly in, so it seems like a great decision at the end of the day. Now I'm still curious to see if the airline will actually follow through with their planes, or if negotiations with pilots will get in the way last minute. So captains, do let me know what your thoughts are regarding this order in the comments below. Do you think it's a good order, or do you think they should have gone for the 777X? Thank you so much for watching, like and subscribe for more aviation daily videos, and I'll catch you guys very soon.